What is going on, folks? It's Tp.topics. We are back with yet another video, and today we are talking about SHIBA INU. What I'm going to do for all of you today is give you guys a step-by-step guide as to how I think this thing is going to go to 1 penny. And even beyond that, obviously these are just my thoughts and opinions. Folks, I could be very wrong about my analysis here today, but I do believe that good things are coming to SHIBA INU. Please go out, do your own research before investing in anything I talk about on this channel, because I could be very wrong. If you're new around here, please go ahead, hit that subscribe and join the family. Throw a like on this video so we can get out to more people, and please comment down below. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions on everything I talk about today. I really do think that good things are coming. I don't think this thing is going to explode overnight. It very well could, but I am not here to talk about that today. I am talking about how we are going to get to the slow rise. To really make this thing go up to 1 cent. And even beyond that, I truly do believe it can happen. I don't think it's going to happen overnight. Like I said before, if you look at the one-day graph, the one-day graph is kind of good to see if there was any short-term catalyst that gave this thing a pop. Obviously we didn't have very much over this weekend. The 7-day graph doesn't look too bad. Of course, we had the Coinbase Pro quote-unquote listing that got kind of railed back a little bit, but nonetheless we got this pop, and since then we traded a little bit downwards, and then we kind of recovered here over the weekend and we're stabilizing now. But if we zoom out even more the 3 months chart, I really like looking at this thing because it shows us where we've been and where we could potentially go to. And of course you see these all-time highs, and everybody asks, how are we going to get back up there? Is it going to be the same way we got there the first time through this big explosion, or is it going to be the slow rise today? What I'm going to do, I show you guys the slow rise scenario, which I think is going to get us there. It's going to take a little bit of patience, but I do believe we will get there eventually. First and foremost, the biggest catalyst, and I think the most relevant catalyst when it comes to any cryptocurrency we are talking about, is the market cap, is the 24-hour volume. How do we get those things up? It is good market sentiment, folks, but it doesn't only mean that it has to be good market sentiment when it comes to SHIBA INU. We know that when it comes to cryptocurrencies, when the whole crypto market is doing well, almost every single cryptocurrency that has a good backing ends up doing well. And it all follows Bitcoin, folks. This thing is sitting at $32,000. These are some of the lowest prices we've seen in a while, and it continues to trend downwards. Okay, there are a lot of question marks when it comes to cryptocurrencies right now. Market sentiment isn't as good as it was just a couple of weeks and months ago. And so we have been trending downwards ever so slightly, a little bit every single day. In order to get SHIBA INU on the mat, cryptocurrencies have to be doing well in general. We always look to Bitcoin to kind of see how the crypto market is doing in general, because Bitcoin is just the big daddy Bitcoin. Everybody knows about it. It's the one that everybody goes to. It's kind of our benchmark for how the crypto market is doing. So obviously we aren't doing so hot as of right now. So once Bitcoin starts to recover, once some of the question marks are answered and I know you guys don't like it very much, but once Elon Musk hops back on the boat of Bitcoin and some of these larger institutions start getting onto Bitcoin, people will start recognizing SHIBA INU just by the sheer fact that the whole crypto market is going to start trending upwards. So that is number one. That is how we are going to get to not only a cent, but potentially beyond that. Next up is listings. We've talked about listings every single day, almost every single day on this channel. Right. Why are listings such a big deal? Whenever a token is listed on an exchange, you have to recognize that there are some people that only use very specific exchanges to trade. Whether that be Robinhood because of its simplicity, whether that be Webull because of its extended hours of trading, whether that be Coinbase, because Coinbase is nice, slick, easy to use. And you only can trade cryptos on there, or even decentralized exchanges that make it extremely easy and untraceable to trade. Some of these tokens. People have their different reasons for using specific exchanges. So when it comes to exchange listings, we are opening the gates for a brand new set of users to come in and a brand new set of users to get into the community. And that's what makes them such a big deal. Guys, today is one of these potential exchange listings that can change the trajectory of SHIBA INU quite dramatically. And yes, I'm talking about eToro. I know I've talked about it over and over and over again. There are new crypto assets coming to eToro, and I believe they are going to be listed today. So this is obviously a big deal. We have to keep our eyes open and see if SHIBA INU was one of those new coins that is going to be listed. We saw what happened whenever she got listed on the Voyager app. It was the #1 trading crypto asset on that app. We want to see what happens whenever eToro lists something like this. We've seen the CEO come out and say that he likes Dogecoin and he likes SHIBA INU, and he listed Dogecoin. So I believe that their next stop will be listing SHIBA INU. And again, this is one of those trajectory changes. Other exchange listings are also relevant because it also tends to grow the community and we get more confidence in the community. So again, crypto exchange listings are a big deal. Apart from that, those are the small exchange listings. Obviously, larger exchanges are way more beneficial to the token. Let's talk about Coinbase. If we had followed our trajectory by now, we would have been on Coinbase. Guys, these two CHZ and Keep were actually listed on Coinbase Pro at the exact same time as SHIBA INU was. And obviously since then, they have made their way to Coinbase. And so if we had followed their same trajectory, we would have been on Coinbase by now, which is absolutely insane to think about. So we are awaiting Coinbase coming out, saying something, telling us some type of update as to how SHIBA INU is going to be eventually listed on Coinbase Pro and then make its way to Coinbase. Obviously, this is one of those big exchange listings, along with the smaller exchange listings that is really going to get us there. It's going to take us to the next level. Next up, we have to talk. We can't mention getting to the next level without talking about Robinhood. Robinhood exchange listing is just one of those things that is going to really open up the floodgates because Robinhood has such a wide array of people that trade on it, and they make it very easy to trade not only stocks but cryptocurrency as well. So obviously this is going to be a big deal for SHIBA INU to really get some of those regular retail investors like you and I getting into SHIBA INU. Another big exchange would potentially be Web. We have seen quite an influx of people using Web now as it means to trade stocks and cryptocurrency because you cannot trade crypto on Web. So these two exchange listings could be a potential very big deal, both Robinhood and Web. And they're a little bit different than just posting or listing SHIBA INU on some of these crypto exchanges. Next up, something that we urgently need to talk about is SHIBASWAP, folks. SHIBASWAP is on the horizon any day now. SHIB Analyst has been posting a bunch of videos outlining everything about SHIBASWAP. Even today. He posted one earlier this morning about digging on SHIBASWAP. And I really recommend all of you go watch that. It's a 20-minute video, very informational. This is a big deal, guy. She was going to be our one-stop shop for all things SHIBA INU. It's going to be the one-stop shop for SHIB Bone where we're going to be able to stay at to liquidity pools. And the big question mark is token burn. Another one of those things that everybody has been asking for, are we going to have an automatic token burn on SHIBASWAP? It's yet to be answered, but we will see what the devs end up saying about that. Obviously, people think that to get to that next level, we are going to need some type of token burn mechanism. People are on both sides of the argument, but we will see what the devs end up choosing to do right now. There is a manual way to burn your tokens, but maybe an automatic one will be implemented with SHIBASWAP. Now, this is by no means financial advice, folks. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Obviously, it is a very risky investment, and you have to invest at your own risk and be willing to take that risk and go out and do your own research before investing in a coin like this or anything else I talk about on this channel, folks. That's pretty much all I have for you guys today. I really do think big things are coming, but like I said, I don't think it's going to happen overnight. I think it's going to be a slow and long upward trajectory to get us there, but I do think it will happen eventually. Obviously, I can be very wrong. Please leave me your thoughts and comments down in the comments section below. Throw a like on this video so we can get out to more people, and please subscribe if you're new around here. Last but not least, if you watch all the way to the end, folks, I really appreciate it. Peace.